Hi home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making a chicken and rice casserole.
If you're looking for an easy family dinner, this easy creamy chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole is the perfect hearty comfort food recipe. This recipe is packed with flavor, and it's a simple one-pot meal that everyone will love. So if you're looking for an easy weeknight dinner or a meal prep that you can freeze and save for later, this chicken and rice casserole is the perfect recipe for you.
This dinner recipe is full of nostalgic charm for me. As a kid, this was my meal request for pretty much every birthday dinner, so I hope you and your family are going to love this one too.
So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make an easy, creamy chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole.
I'm going to start this recipe with the creamy sauce that we're going to cook the rice in. In a large pot or Dutch oven over medium heat, I'm going to whisk together 4 cups of broth and an 8-ounce brick of softened cream cheese. I'm just breaking up the cream cheese here to help it melt into the sauce. Once the mixture is smooth and creamy, you can remove it from the heat. Stir in 1.5 cups of rice. Season with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and about 1/2 teaspoon of salt, but this will depend on the sodium content of your broth. Next, I'm going to stir in a 500-gram bag of frozen broccoli. You could also swap this out for cauliflower, or you could use fresh broccoli as well. I'm just going to stir this to cover it in the sauce. Then I'm going to layer on top 5 to 6 chicken breasts, or just enough to cover the top of the dish. And now this super easy one-pot meal is ready to get popped into my preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius oven. And I'm going to bake it covered for 50 minutes. Now I'm going to remove it from the oven and sprinkle evenly on top a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. And it's going to go back into the oven and bake uncovered for another 10 minutes, or until your chicken is cooked through and the rice is tender. Once you remove it from the oven, allow it to cool and rest about 10 minutes before serving. This is one of my favorite comfort food meals. It's perfect for family dinners. Packed with juicy chicken, fluffy rice, and tender broccoli, all baked together in a rich, creamy sauce. I also love to make this recipe as a meal prep. It's perfect to make ahead of time and freeze for later. It's so quick and easy to put together, especially if you use frozen chicken and frozen broccoli. And leftovers taste even better the next day.
And as always, you can find a link to the full written recipe in the description box below.
Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.